Are you excited for delicious and beautiful?
Yes, Lisa, honey. This is the first of a series that we are calling Delicious and Beautiful. And we're going to talk to Lisa and interview her.
I like to dance.
And interview her about how she creates such delicious, beautiful dishes, tricks and tips. So, honey, what do we have here today?
This is a Persian-inspired herb platter. And we're going to start with some beautiful feta that's actually, so we're celebrating small producers right now. And this is actually from Narragansett Feta Company.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's local to New England. And we're gonna start with this, and I'm gonna put a little bit of honey on.
Now, I noticed you're keeping the plate on the tray.
Yes,
right?
I'm giving it a little
of
bit.
height, actually.
Oh, nice.
Here we go.
Big glob, very pretty.
Big glob of honey.
That's a local honey too, right?
This is a local honey to Connecticut.
That's one of my favorites.
Mine too.
So good.
And what I did was I took
Some crushed pistachios. I crushed them myself. And some rose petals. I mixed this together. And I'm just going to drizzle this on here. Look, this is just a simple little design that you could do. You've got the flavor of the rose petals, honey,
pistachios. And then because it's so beautiful, again, this is beautiful and delicious,
It's
right?
beautiful and delicious.
a few pomegranates to join the roses.
So this is some beautiful parsley. And you're just going to kind of like lay it down. And remember, you can always move things around. This is not set in stone. So this is a great example of balancing. So we have a little bit of height here with the feta and some beautiful color. And then we also have the parsley here that's giving it a little bit of height on the other end. And then we also have some kohlrabi, which is wonderful for this time of year. Late fall, winter, it's refreshing. Paired with apple or citrus. I absolutely love it.
It's crispy. And it's not what you typically find. It's not carrots. It's not cucumbers. So.
I love these. The kohlrabi.
Oh, the kohlrabi.
So
Me
good.
too. I love the kohlrabi
Crunchy.
so much.
Kind of guilt-free crunchy.
It is. That's a great way to describe it. It has
Yes.
it kind of reminds me almost like the crunch of an apple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we have, again, more pomegranate, which we're just going to lay out.
Oh, are there certain colors you love to use like during the fall and winter?
I love to play with citrus. I love to play with pomegranates, greens. It just it feels so seasonal and just really gorgeous. Now we have some mint that we're going to add as well.
So I've got this gorgeous bunch of mint. So we're going to add some right here. And then, the endive, which is great for this time of year as well. Again, crispy, white with light yellow. And, we can just lay things as well.
And then the other is that we have these gorgeous purple daikon.
And what I did was, so daikon are a type of radish.
And I just peeled the outside.
And then I just made them into these little spears.
It's really pretty.
Okay, so now we have this going. We can't forget about the grapes.
Oh, yes, the grapes.
Yeah, so see how I'm tucking the color into different spots? So so visually it's moving in different areas.
You know what I think is really cool about this too is it's not like you're carving flowers out of oranges and stuff. You're laying it out in a way that anybody who's do a slice of something, they could use it in the same way you are to make things pretty.
That's actually a really great point, because what simple and beautiful and delicious is all about is keeping it easy so that you don't have to think, oh my God, I've got to make a little floral arrangement with the leaves and then it's gonna take hours. So essentially the only work you have to do here is slice the feta. So you want to use a really sharp knife. I sliced open the pomegranate and then you just kind of break it apart. Peeled and sliced the kohlrabi. Washed the herbs. You definitely want to wash the herbs.
Wash the herbs, definitely.
Okay, so what's great for this time of year as well, some dates. So
That's beautiful.
yeah, we have some dates that we're going to be adding.
And on the side here, I noticed there's something here that's crushed. Did you make that? Or is that something-
Yes. So these are the crushed pistachios and rose petals. And what I did was I just took shelled pistachios, crushed them up. Then I have a little packet of edible rose petals, and I put them in this little bowl, and I just mix them together.
It's so pretty.
Thank you. Okay, so now we have some cashews as well. So a few more nuts that we can add. All right.
That looks great.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
really great.
We'll add maybe a little bit more endive right here, peeking out. And then we have this yummy crostini. This is actually all gluten-free crostini.
These are so good.
And they don't have to be perfect.
Right. They're so good. So good.
Yeah, so good. And
I
these
just broiled for basically a minute in the oven. Slice them. You always want to slice them about 1/4 to 1/2 inch.
you can just place them in different spots. And
So I put it on foil, a little drizzle of olive oil on a baking sheet, a little bit of salt. Put it under for a minute. Do not walk away because I've walked away before.
Yeah, that's the not so pretty. So I have one more question. If I had a smaller platter,
Right.
What would you pick out of this platter just to make something smaller?
So what you can do in this case, if you want something a little bit smaller, let's say you have something this big, I would choose a pomegranate, some grapes. You could even just do one bunch of herbs. So you can do a full dairy feta, or there's actually some really great plant-based ones too.
Yes, there are.
You could take whatever type of nuts you want. You could crush them and drizzle them on. Then the other thing you could do is, I love Aleppo pepper. And this happens to be burlap and barrels version of Aleppo pepper. And it's a beautiful chili. It's not spicy, it's more smoky. And so I'm just gonna add a little bit to it. And this adds even a little bit more color. And
It looks great.
voila!
There we are. Lisa, this is amazing.
thank you.
And so if I can recap the simple tips you talked about, is somebody who is learning,
Right,
you picked a plate just to raise one of the elements, the cheese,
yes.
and you placed things around it so they all kind of had different levels and it wasn't just flat. And then you played with the seasonal colors, which I love. Really, the seasonal colors is what really makes this so beautiful. Wow, amazing, honey.
And so, thank you. So this is really a Persian-inspired, beautiful cheese board.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a different version of charcuterie and it celebrates a different culture.
Yeah, I love that.
And I love it too. It feels really fresh.
So this is the conclusion of our first episode of
Delicious and beautiful.
Delicious and Beautiful.